Hello and welcome to this video. I want you guys to make a decision once again. What is it gonna be? I've picked two out of the comments. Two of them really stood out, so it's time for you guys to make the vote and let's go it. So both of them said Kaiserreich, so Kaiserreich it is. So let's take a look at what it was. So two nations jumped out real quickly. One was unification of India with the specific question for the Bharatiya commune. Or is that Bharatiya? Yeah, Bharatiya commune and taking the Gandhi route. So that is a very interesting doom. So the unification of India. The other one was restoring the Mongol Empire, which is also very interesting. So we're going to take a short look at both nations and then you guys can vote. With the straw poll link, once again, use straw poll. I will not take the votes that are in the comment section down in account. I'll purely take the straw poll. Once again, straw poll. Link is in the description of the video. Easy enough. Right, so let's take a look at Mongolia. So the idea about Mongolia is that we're restoring the Mongol Empire, and from there on forth we'll try to be as big as possible and maybe even become the de facto superpower in the world. Now I don't really know what kind of political focus we'll get, but it looks like we're national populist, which makes kind of sense if we wanted to, you know, retake Mongolia in its entirety. So this is basically what we're gonna do. So the first couple episodes we'll probably be rebuilding, get an army up and running, yada yada yada. After that we will try to get things rolling. Now Mongolia might actually be a fairly challenging nation because it's not the most populous of the nations, even though, yeah, we run, let's see, take a look what we start with if we would. So we get limited conscription, but we already have got some manpower fielded, but we don't have that much of an army, so it's gonna be difficult. Also got Japan that we need to keep an eye on, and then there's, you know, a lot of war stuff that we have to do. But they have a fairly interesting focus tree with basically this is focusing on getting our army running, but this is where the true depth lies, where the further down you go, the more claims and strikes and everything you can get on other nations. And this is going to be very interesting to work with, but very expensive on the political power front. You've got some industry here, some air force here, not really that interesting. But that reminds me, we have a little bit of an extra that we'll be running with, which is the extended industry mod for a bit from Road to 56. In my opinion, there is a little bit too few, a little bit less research, and it might be running a little bit long. So my decision was made to integrate this mod into it. So that's kind of what we're running with. So that's Mongolia. Getting the great Mongol Empire back and see how far we can get with that. It's going to be challenging, but if we got a Minister of Terror, which would be rather grand. I actually don't know if that exists. Let's see, that's logistics specialist. Probably one of these guys here that can, you know, get population out of non-core territories. So yeah, that is one of the nations that we can choose between, and the other one is the Bharatiya commune. So there we go, BHC, where we are gonna try a unification of India. I'm gonna try it through the Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi tree. So I don't know really what this leads to and how this is really gonna approach, how we're gonna approach, but this seems a very interesting in-depth focus tree that we can explore, and we'll go for India United and see from there on if we can become a superpower in the Asia regions. So Mongol Empire or India? You guys have to make the decision. It is all up to you. So there's a link in the description, and if I remember it, I'll pin it as the top comment of a straw poll. Vote there, because that is the exact numbers that I will take in. It's a choice between these two. These seem to be more populous votes. Go vote now. The next series will be determined. Another thing, I won't be doing any player-led peace conferences this time, so we'll have some nice border gore to look forward to. I will not use any tag switching, AI manipulation or anything like that, so this is going to be a completely 100% legit series without me fuffling about on the background. So I'm not going to fix anything as I did in the Germany campaign or as we did with the other story-based campaigns. So this is going to be back to basics. I'm going to try some new things with tactics and tanks and integrations and divisions. So yeah, got some fun things to look forward to. Let me know what you guys want to see in the straw poll vote. I see you guys tomorrow when the first episode will go live. Have a very good day and let your voice be heard. Bye-bye.